Frazier's just laughing at him, talking to him.
This is the moment that Muhammad Ali realized he had met his match. Was this the greatest boxing match ever fought? In 1971, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier entered the ring to fight for the world heavyweight title, a bout that would go down in history as the fight of the century. It was the first time that two undefeated world heavyweight champions faced off in the ring, competing for the title they had both held.
And this might shock and amaze you, but I will destroy Joe Frazier.
At the time, Frazier was the reigning heavyweight champion, while Ali, who had been stripped of his title in 1967, had returned to boxing after 3 years and was still considered by many to be the true champion. But the fight was about more than just boxing. Tensions ran high between the two men before the match, making the anticipation even greater.
Take down quick, Joe!
Ali had been stripped of his title for refusing to fight in Vietnam, a war that he opposed. Ali had converted to Islam in the early 1960s, changing his name from Cassius Clay. He refused to fight for a nation that he claimed oppressed African Americans, a decision which angered many.
This kind of thing has been going on all along in terms of promotion of the fight, and this time it seems to be for real, because Joe Frazier is really angry.
Frazier, having served in the military after being drafted, felt Ali was unpatriotic, calling him a coward and draft dodger. He also refused to use Ali's Islamic name, which only fueled their animosity. Ali saw this as a deliberate insult, especially given their past friendship before his name change. Their relationship soured, with verbal jabs escalating into one of the most bitter rivalries in boxing history. Frazier ended up being seen as the villain, a role he hated, and reportedly prayed to God for the strength to kill Ali before their fight. It was one of the most anticipated sporting events in history, with an estimated 300 million people tuning in to watch. During the first 3 rounds, Ali looked on top. Both men continuously hurled insults at each other between punches, but Ali was successfully reading Frazier's rhythm, catching him with powerful jabs throughout. After the 3rd round, however, things started to change. Frazier began sneaking in tight body shots that started to hurt Ali. In the 4th round, Frazier landed his first big hook and continued to punish Ali with body shots throughout. Despite some improvement in the 5th round for Ali, Frazier's confidence seriously shook him. At one point, Frazier even lowered his hands and taunted Ali, who was seriously shaken by Frazier's confidence. Before the fight, Ali had predicted a 6th round win, so Frazier came out hard. He pinned Ali against the ropes before landing a brutal left hook. Ali later said that he felt paralyzed after the punch landed. Frazier's body shots were so devastating that Ali would later compare it to being beaten with a baseball bat. Despite his best efforts to throw combos and get back into the fight, Ali was in serious trouble. Many started to believe that 3 years out had ruined Ali's stamina. By round 8, Frazier was looking to end the fight. At one point, he even pulled Ali off the rope so he could continue his onslaught. Ali somehow managed to survive, and was hoping to take the fight on points if he could make it through. Frazier leapt into his punches unlike any of Ali's previous opponents. In the 11th round, he landed a hook that Ali would later describe as the hardest punch he'd ever taken. Ali fell, but the referee ruled it a slip. As Frazier tried to end it, Ali's knees began to buckle, and it looked like it could all be over. Somehow, Ali managed to survive, summoning his last reserves in the 13th round. In the 14th, both men went for a knockout. Defense was no longer a priority, and both fighters landed heavy hits. Ali had pulled off a late knockout in his last fight, and was hoping for the same again after taking a beating from Frazier for the last few rounds. However, with just a few minutes left, Frazier did this. Despite getting up, Ali knew it was all over. With his jaw swollen, he held on until the final bell, but knew that Frazier had beaten him.
Champion of the world, Joe Frazier!
The two bouts. The fight of the century marked a turning point in boxing history, with Joe Frazier cementing his place as one of the sport's greats. Though Ali would later regain his title, he would never forget his first defeat at the hands of this great opponent. His jaw swollen, Frazier won. Thanks for watching.